Oh, hello, friends. Oh, shit. Hang on. I'm cutting my head off. Let's try not to do that. Hey, what's going on? Freezing my ass off here. Balmy 17 degrees in Northwest Missouri today. I have another house guest. Our daughter decided she wanted to go on a vacation, which you should do. Don't ever hesitate. So we got this little guy. See, the last house guest would have been what? Crazy Kaya, when cousin Eric was here. And then before that was Dax. Dax is gone. He had a stroke last year and didn't make it. His brother Mike's dog, but actually, don't tell anybody, but it was my dog. My dog. So, gonna make it quick today. Headed down to North Kansas City to congratulate Mr. Soros for reopening Call Sign Brewery at his new location. The bad news, Meatloaf's gone. That's horrible. And don't tell me every single one of us knows every single song and every single word, every single second of Bat Out of Hell, because we were all singing along. What a crazy career. You know, his passion was Broadway. When he was younger, that's what he wanted to do, is Broadway. And I don't know how much Broadway he did, but he had a great career, actor, singer, performer in general, and just loved it. Let's see here. A couple weeks ago, maybe last month, CB fell off the roof, right? Didn't make it. And another friend of the family passed away that month as well. And then last week, old Railroad Bob, 92, slipped on the ice and fell and didn't make it out of the hospital. It's crazy. It's crazy. All these old jokers are going away. I got to try to keep my dad around. He's 76. So in their honor, we'll have a little Jim Beam extra black. No, Jim Beam aged extra black. No, Jim Beam black extra aged. Wow, man, that's just sounds just so offensive. Anyway, yeah, we're going to have a little extra aged whiskey for all these old geezers dying. Yeah, that sounds pretty horrible too, but it is what it is. You know, none of us are leaving here alive. I do listen to what's his name, the finance guy. Shoot, I can't even remember his name now. But he does all the finance stuff and says, "Oh, save all your money and pay off all your bills and everything," and it's great and all. And stewarding your bills, stewarding your finances is a very good thing to do. But don't sacrifice your enjoyment in life to save all your money, because you may not be here tomorrow, right? And I don't have anything against what he says. I keep my bills in check and I pay all my bills. But if you want to take a nice vacation and you got to borrow some money to do it, do it. You know, nothing against it. There's nothing wrong with wanting to go on a trip. And you save your pennies for a year or two, and you got enough money to pull it off. But if you have to go in debt a little bit, do it. By all means, do it, because you might not be here when you have the money to go on vacation, right? So there's pros and cons to all that. Pros and cons, and yeah, it's a good thing to keep your bills paid for by all means. But not going into debt, that's great, because my whole life, I think I bought a new car once for Sherry. That was a Mini Cooper, little Mini Cooper Clubman thing. And it was actually a piece of shit. So most of the cars I buy, all the cars I buy, if you can't pull the money out of the bank and pay cash for it, I won't buy it. I won't buy it. If I have to go into debt, I won't buy the car. The only thing I did will go into debt for, I mean, if you got to take a trip and you want to pay it off, in a year or something, that's a great plan. But as far as long-term debt, I won't do it. That truck back there, the rollback, I think I had to drop $18,000 for it. That was on a note. It's paid off, of course, but if you don't have the money to pay it right up front. I mean, I don't have $18,000, sitting in my back pocket. There would definitely have to be some liquidated funds, and I don't like to liquidate. Nobody does, but I try to make it harder for myself. I do. I have like a savings account that I pigeonhole money into, and there's no ATM card, there's no debit card, there's no nothing. I have to go physically go there and draw the money out of the bank. That seems to work real well because it's not right next door. I have to drive a little ways to get to the bank. That seems to work well for me. But what works for you? You know, whatever works for you. But don't hesitate to take the trip. Just live. Go out and live, you know. And cheers to the ones who have lived, and they're not with us anymore, but great respect to them. The projects are piling up, and it's just too cold to work, so I hope everybody's having great success with their work in the wintertime. Don't bite me. Such a good guy. He's crazy. He loves to catch snowballs. He loves it. He loves to play with the Frisbees, but if you give him a Frisbee, it'll last about 10 seconds. And then he crunch and it's busted. So I went and spent like $40 to get him 2 indestructible Frisbees. And he does like those because I don't have any regular ones. And tennis balls. He'll destroy those in about 20 minutes. And the little fluffy teddy bears with the squeakers in them. They last a day or two before he gets tired of them and rips all the fluff out of them and pulls the squeaker out and spits it out, whatever. But anyway, back to it. Steve's Deals opening this Friday. If you're in the Kansas City area, show up. It's going to be a good time. 4 to 10? I don't know, 4 to 10, something like 4 to midnight. I don't know. I'm not going to be there for the whole thing, but go visit Steve, have a few beers, have a good time. And then next Friday, Pat's going to be in Kansas City at Lee Summit. And just him, but, you know, we're friends. So I try to make sure that I at least go out and support. If I'm in town, I'll be there 90% of the time. Probably won't stay for the whole show, but at least get to say hi. You know, maybe plan something. Dad and I have to go back down to Columbia and pick up like it's a radiator support or something for this Packard. Guy had some extra parts, and we got to go down and pick them up. So we'll be around, probably go out and have some breakfast and hang out for a little while then. But again, just colder than shit, and I'm just not motivated. Can you sit? Thank you. Such a good guy. Such a good guy. You're a good boy. It's too bad Crazy Kaya's not here. She gets in here and she'll eat these treats and she'll just walk behind me and chill out. But if I have something in my hand, if I have food in my hand, she will flip shit. She won't come near me. She'll expect me to throw it to her. And I can't pet her or nothing. But if she's just walking around and I don't have any food in my hand, I can reach back there and pet her, and she's cool with that. I think she's been abused, but I have no idea. I'm not a dog person. I dog whisperer, cat whisperer, and all that shit. Yeah, I can take care of animals. But as far as having a dog of my own, that's been a long time ago, and good memories. Anyway, just wanted to check in. Yes, I'm still alive. If you can't see my breath, I am breathing, but it's very cold, and there's not going to be much work getting done around here. Maybe this weekend when it's closer to 40 or 50. But hope you're in a warm environment or you're headed to a warm environment. And all right. And this guy's going to get taken care of. There's no worry about that. Oh, he's so good. Anyway, much love to y'all. Stay warm. Enjoy the winter the best you can. Have a good one.